Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and we have our boy STR Janemba, who got his EZA. He does look pretty good. I think STR Janemba is definitely a very strong EZA. I probably am leaning towards Vegito Blue being better for sure. I think I probably would have this guy's second best EZA though. Like, I do like, I think, Janemba better than all the other 120% lead EZAs. Like, Gogeta's really good, right? Gogeta's able to do a lot of damage. You know, he's got the dodge chance, which is helpful. Gogeta has the debuff as well. But, you know, he's not the defensive god of all time or anything like that, right? Okay, I guess we'll leave the fusions on this turn. That way, and we'll go ahead and float off Janemba right there. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Okay, so STR Janemba, right? The thing that's going to make STR Janemba really good is his defensive power. STR Janemba is going to be, I think, one of the best defensive units in the game. I think a lot of the time. If you take him into, like, Extreme STR, Super Battle Road, he's going to be capable of taking a lot of damage in there. They decided to give him this ridiculous dodging mechanic, Janemba, which is really not that good. I am not a fan whatsoever of this dodge mechanic he has. 155k defense right there, that's pretty good. But if you guys are not aware, this dodge mechanic for Janemba, the way it basically works is that he is going to get an extra percentage to dodge as he dodges. So as he keeps dodging, you know, more and more, dodging more and more, you know, his dodge chance is going to get greater for that turn. But the problem with that is the initial dodge chance is a little low. It's like he works similarly to STR Whis. I think, honestly, this Janemba, I think, would have been a lot better if he just worked like STR Whis. Where STR Whis, every time he dodges for that turn, he gets extra defense for that turn. I think that would have made Janemba much better, actually. Because in that scenario, that, like, the only, like, area I found that, like, Janemba actually needs, like, that dodge stuff is, like, you know, some of these Super Battle Road stages, like Extreme STR, Extreme Super Battle Road, right? In there, Janemba really, you know, could use a little something extra. And that's where, like, the one place where if he was raising his defense instead of dodge chance, I think that would have helped him out a lot. Now, obviously, that would have been for, you know, after he attacks, where, you know, that defense, well, no, because the way that works, like STR Whis, like, his defense is building up even before he attacks. Yes, that would be perfect. I think that would have been a lot better. It's just, like, anything would have been better than this extra dodge chance that Janemba has. I hate it. I know I'm Mr. Defense a lot of times, shit like that, right? But I am not a fan whatsoever of what we've got from him. Okay, so Janemba on this rotation, 175k defense. See, once his defense gets past like 150k, Janemba is gonna be like crazy beyond belief. As we get deeper into the events, I probably will transform as well, and we'll have the two Super Janembas next to each other. That probably would work out better. Oh, I probably should have, well, whatever. I was gonna say, I probably shouldn't have put Tech Janemba in slot 1 right there, but I wanted to get that little extra support side buff for STR Janemba, but it's fine. One thing that is also an issue, too, is that, like, you know, it's almost like they want you to run that fat Janemba with, like, one of these Super Janembas, either Int or STR, but it doesn't work as much as I wish it did, right? Because Fat Janemba, like, the fact that he gets both of those big key links of his after he transforms hurts Fat Janemba a lot, you know? Again, because Fat Janemba gets what? Shocking Speed, Fear and Faith, and Brutal Beatdown when he goes from the fat version into, you know, Super Janemba version. And that hurts bad. That Fat Janemba and Super Janemba don't share key links. Because, you know, it makes it, you know, when he transforms, it's beautiful, it's wonderful, it's fantastic, it's amazing. They share all 7 links, it's so good, right? But before that happens, Janemba is just not as impressive as I would like, because they're gonna struggle for key. I've already talked at length about that Tech Janemba and his, you know, shitty orb mechanic. I brought Demon King Piccolo to kind of help out with that, but a lot of times it's still not gonna help. Like, look, it's stupid, man. I guess we are going to be able to super attack because I do have these 4 orbs right there. So we'll go ahead and hit that, and that's going to allow them all to super. What's Janemba's defense? 155k. So again, yeah, he's got Big Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis, Nightmare, and Fierce Battle with the fat version right there. And then, of course, Janemba, I don't think there's going to be a turn at all in here where Janemba's going to be able to take damage. STR Janemba, like, there's no turn where he's going to get hurt unless he gets super attacked, right? He would take damage from super attacks, probably starting either right here or God Goku. He'll start taking small amounts of damage from super attacks, but it's not going to be anything too high. And then obviously Fat Janemba, you know, he's not really going to be taking a lot of damage at all, especially if we're able to get him any rainbow orbs whatsoever. But, you know, again, this rotation is not really that great, honestly, Fat Janemba and Super Janemba, unless we're in one of these, Super Battle Road stages or something like that. Like, I don't know. I probably would want to transform with this Janemba as quickly as possible, but that's the other thing, too, is that Fat Janemba, it's not like he has an easy transformation condition. Like, they easily could have given him transform right away. Like, I feel like I've been super negative about, like, a lot of these Janemba units, but it's like they just weren't... They weren't designed in a great way, I feel. Like, I feel like they could have been built much better, all of them. Okay, so at least we are going to be able to get all of the orbs for Janemba right there. So that's going to give us the extra support type buff. Plus, STR Janemba is also getting the buff from Cooler. So this will probably be the highest attacks that we're going to see out of STR Janemba in this video is right here. 3.91, that's fine. Although, well, maybe it'll probably be higher once we transform with Super Janemba. And then we have him linked up with another Cooler. Because, I mean, all of the buffs from, what? Well, Brutal Beatdown is 20% attack? No, it's 15 at level 10. Okay. And yeah, there's Janemba just completely tanking, unable to take damage. You gotta love that. Janemba is just so impressive. I love Janemba, dude. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm gonna go ahead and skip, and we'll take a look at Janemba against Blue Goku now. All right, so let's let our boy Janemba sort of handle this. Well, unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to attack. Yeah, this is the problem with Fat Janemba. I don't know why Dokkan wanted to go as light on both of these Janembas as they did. Can I get 4 orbs in any way? And yeah, again, oh boy, Dokkan, you silly. We're not gonna get a super attack. Yeah, there's nothing I could do to get 4 type orbs with Tech Janemba either. So that's just not gonna happen. We can get a super attack with Tech Janemba, I guess. And then Cooler at the end is going to take a lot of damage, so I'll need to be careful with him. All right, we're not going to see STR Janemba actually get an attack here, again, because the Janemba rotation can be a bit finicky at times. Okay, but maybe we could see Janemba begin to build up this dodge chance of his. There's a second dodge. All right, so we got 2 dodges there. I mean, that's solid, I guess. I don't know. We need Fat Janemba to hurry up and transform. I need Fat Janemba to get hit more. Hopefully you don't super. Okay, good. Okay, if Blue Goku would have supered right there, that would have been very, very bad for us. Okay, I mean, at least STR Janemba is as effective as expected when it comes to his defense, but man, why? I'm so frustrated that, like, we were so, like, the Janembas should have been, like, as dominant as the Bojacks, where it's just like they're just like so crazy in all these ways. And then it's like, for some reason, Dokkan made these Janembas have drawbacks with them, and I just don't really understand why. All right, so now we're going against STR UI Goku. Now's where things can get a bit better for us because we can transform with Tech Janemba. Now, I actually am pretty surprised at the way things turned out. That, like, Tech Janemba actually is a harder hitter than STR Super Janemba, at least, like, Tech Janemba is hitting harder after he transforms, right? Harder than the STR Super Janemba EZA. It's very surprising to me because I really thought that STR Janemba was just gonna be, like, head and shoulders, like, pretty much better in every way. But it's like, it's very clear that what they want you to do is they want you to rock STR Janemba in slot 1, sort of as your defensive, like, wall right here. Because, again, it's going to be very difficult for STR Janemba to take damage. And then they want Tech Janemba to sort of just chill in slot 2. as like a offensive, and he's very good defensively, but you know, offensively, I guess is probably. Is he stronger defensively or offense? I don't know. He's Tech Super Janemba is pretty balanced. I mean, he is good, right? But I do think the boy could have been better. All right, so I got to do this because I do have to give him those type orbs right there. And then poor Demon King Piccolo is not going to be able to get his big time attack. All right, so Tech Janemba's at 200k defense. That's going to go up after he super attacks. And we got the Rainbow Orb with him, so he's got the 50% chance to dodge. And then, of course, STR Janemba has got guard. He's going to be able to really maintain his defensive ability well. And I think he's even really going to be able to hold his own, even against Int UI Goku, once Int UI Goku cancels his dodging. Because, like, right there, right, with STR Janemba, we were able to sort of, you know, avoid the super attack from UI Goku. So that was pretty good. Yep, nothing. And then 4 mil from Tech Janemba. 4 mil is pretty good. I will definitely take 4 mil, like, any of the day of the week. That's much better than, like, 2 million and below. And his defense is, what, like 250k right there with a 50% chance to dodge? The only thing with the Tech Janemba is it takes a long time to get to this point. Like, I see what they were going with, but, like, too much. I think STR Janemba would have been fine exactly as he is, but then maybe they just also gave him the ability to create rainbow orbs or something like that. Like, he does actually need just that small little bit more, STR Janemba. He really does. I mean, he's definitely a very good unit, but like, it's just so frustrating when they were so close to just having Janembas terrorize this game. And who didn't want that? Like, villains need the help, man. They really do. Alright, so let's see how our boy the Janembas do against Int UI Goku. Definitely one of the strongest enemies in the game here. Alright, so the two Janembas, 160k defense. I mean, I guess we do have Cooler on rotation here. So let's go ahead and see how the Janembas fare. Again, even without his dodge, I think Janemba should be fine against Int UI Goku. Okay, this is perfect. The guard will show us like how he'll be able to tank this. I don't know, anything. I would like a less than 100k. Yeah, 90k. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, let me know what you guys think of STR Janemba. Upon taking him through a lot of different modes, I would say he is very good. But both of the Janembas seem a little bit under... Like, I don't know. Like, these Janembas, I think, would have been a lot better off had they come out earlier in the year. Before, like, Angel Golden Frieza, before Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, before Tech Ultimate Gohan, shit like that. Like, shit like that. It just makes the Janembas look like nothing in comparison, because the Janembas have, like, these tiny little flaws or drawbacks and stuff like that. Whereas, like, you know, Gogeta, Angel Golden Frieza, I mean, they've got, like, no drawbacks anywhere. And then Ultimate Gohan has a little bit with Ki sometimes from his links and how it can affect certain units around him, but his defensive ability is so overwhelming, it's really not that big of a deal. Or at least it's something you could definitely work around pretty easily for a lot of the stages you could use Gohan in. The Janembas, I mean, STR Janemba, you know, if we take him into an extreme category Super Battle Road stage, like, I think he's going to be taking nothing. Like, in the extreme STR stage, he was taking quite a bit of damage. He's able to do good damage, but they really could have helped this guy out if he was a Rainbow Orb Changer. I think that's something that really would have helped STR Janemba quite a bit, rather than the shitty dodge chance, which is just something you're never really going to see. Obviously, Tech Janemba is very good. I mean, Tech Janemba is... I was gonna say, is Tech Super Janemba better than the STR EZA Janemba? No. He does more damage, but this Janemba, I think, defensively is going to be way more consistent with guard and the medium chance of dodge over this Tech Janemba, which will have higher defense, but he doesn't have any guard, and then he's got the 50% chance to dodge. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of the Janembas. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.